JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is back. So this video is basically just to tell you guys why you should watch this amazing show. Everyone that has seen the show, that is a fan of the show, will defend it till the day they die. It doesn't have a huge following like Naruto or Dragon Ball or Yu Yu Hakusho, My Hero Academia, but this is why I am making this video. Nani? So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the Joestar family, because this whole show revolves around their family. Because it follows a bloodline, it makes each arc so unique. The first arc is Phantom Blood with Jonathan Joestar, and it has like a vampire gothic theme. The next one is set during World War II with Nazis and half-naked Mayan villains, and it has like an Indiana Jones theme. The third arc, is set during the 1980s, and all the heroes are just jacked like He-Man and just super fit. It even follows the formula of a Saturday morning cartoon where each episode is a new villain, and they defeat that villain by the end of the episode, for the most part. Diamond is Unbreakable is like a murder mystery with kind of like a late 90s sitcom feel when it's set in just one town and houses and things of that nature. The show is just completely original. Every time that maybe I was thinking man, where are they gonna go from this, they just completely flip it over your head and change the tone. It's still JoJo's, it's still weird, it's still over the top, it's still fun, but it's different, and that's why I feel like the show hasn't been as exposed as much as it should be. You know what I mean, shown to the masses. It just has such a personality that it brings that I've never seen any other show bring. Second thing that really sets this show apart is the animation, the music, and the sound effects. So the animation, I first got caught off guard because the show will just drastically change the colors of the character's default colors. So green for Gohan's tracksuit, right? It will just randomly change to the next frame to be purple or pink, and the grass is red and the sky is pink. It's just such a really interesting animation style to do, and I know that must be hard for the animators to do, and it's very well appreciated. And it's an old art style to highlight specific points that are important in a certain scene, and I absolutely love that. I think it's really unique. The music, so the creator was really inspired by a lot of American culture, and in particular rock bands from the classic rock era, 70s, 60s. A lot of the characters and villains are named after artists and rock bands. The first arc, the outro song is Roundabout by Yes, and it is just so awesome. In Stardust Crusaders, you have Walk Like an Egyptian, and if you're a big fan of music, you'll definitely appreciate the show. And lastly, for me, the cream of the crop has to be the voice acting. Whoa, hold on, I know what you're thinking, how can voice acting make a show? Well, in my opinion, what makes this show so much fun and so colorful is the voice acting, because you have these Japanese voice actors who are saying English words, and it completely comes out as totally comedic. Do not watch the show in dub. It's not that it's bad, not knocking them, but you have to watch the show in Japanese. It makes the show 10 times funnier. I really hope that people start to watch this show. I want to see this show as the most popular show on Crunchyroll, because it deserves it. I can see why it's a little bit of a hard swallow for certain people, but when you really give it a shot, it will be one of your favorite anime ever. And you can mark my words on that.
Nice! Okay, master. Let's kill the whole beach!
Oh shit! Do you understand?